When you look back, can you see the moments God carried you through which should have taken you out? Welcome to His Time 365. Today is day 153, and Psalms 18 through 20 remind us that God is our strength, our deliverer, and our victory. Strength and Trust, a journey through Psalms 18 to 20. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by life's challenges, longing for reassurance and strength? In Psalms 18 through 20, we discover a profound sense of God's protection, guidance, and unwavering support that speaks directly to our hearts. In Psalm 18, we find David celebrating his deliverance. Life can throw us into situations that feel like deep waters, but David reminds us that God is our fortress and refuge. He opens with a heartfelt declaration, "I will love thee, O Lord, my strength." Psalms 18:1. This isn't just poetry. It reflects a deep, personal relationship with God. David, once a shepherd, now a king, recounts how God delivered him from his enemies, painting a vivid picture of his struggles and triumphs. David's journey begins in despair. He describes how the cords of loss surrounded him and the floods of ungodly men threatened to sweep him away. But in his darkest moments, he cried out to the Lord, and God responded. The psalm beautifully illustrates that when we feel powerless, we can turn to God who acts with might. "He delivered me from my strong enemy" is a powerful reminder that no matter how overwhelming life's challenges may seem, God stands ready to rescue those who call upon him. As David recounts God's response, we see an image of God as a warrior. He comes down from the heavens, shaking the earth and sending forth lightning. This vivid imagery serves to remind us that God is not distant or indifferent to our struggles. Instead, he actively intervenes on our behalf. For example, consider the challenges we face in our work environment, where deadlines loom and stress can feel crushing. When we take a moment to pray and invite God into our struggles, we might find that clarity and strength emerge like God's light breaking through the clouds. In Psalm 19, David shifts focus to the wonders of creation and the beauty of God's law. He marvels at how the heavens declare God's glory. "The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul," reminds us that God's guidance is not just rules, but a pathway to true fulfillment. In our modern lives, we might think of this as the moral compass that guides our decisions, whether in our family dynamics or financial choices. When we align our lives with God's principles, like honesty in our dealings or love in our relationships, we find peace and purpose. David also acknowledges the importance of personal reflection, asking God to cleanse him from hidden faults. This introspection is vital today. With the pressures of social media and the expectations of others, we often lose sight of our true selves. Taking time to reflect and ask God for guidance can help us realign our hearts with His will, leading to healthier relationships and a more fulfilling life. Psalm 20 carries a prayer for the king, which serves as a reminder of the community's role in supporting leadership. "The Lord hear thee in the day of trouble" emphasizes the power of collective prayer. In our families, when one of us is struggling, it's essential to rally around them in prayer and support. This communal spirit fosters a sense of belonging and strength among us, whether we are facing health issues, financial struggles, or mental health challenges. As we journey through these Psalms, we can apply their teachings to our daily lives. Perhaps you are feeling the pressure of work, the weight of your responsibilities, or the strain of relationships. Just as David cried out for help, we too can approach God with our burdens. In moments of frustration, remember that God is our strength. When we invite Him into our challenges, we set ourselves on a path toward peace and resolution. Ultimately, these Psalms teach us about the power of trust.
David's unwavering faith in God's protection and guidance serves as a model for us. Life will always present us with storms, but we can face them boldly, knowing that we have a faithful God who hears our cries and answers our prayers. In every challenge, God is our strength and refuge. How can we invite God into our daily struggles? What does it look like to support each other in prayer during difficult times? How do you personally reflect on your life to ensure it aligns with God's guidance?
Thanks so much for joining me today for HisTime365. Remember, today's reading is Psalms 18 through 20, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into Psalms 21 through 24, so feel free to read ahead if you'd like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back right here tomorrow for day 154. Until then, stay encouraged, and thank you for giving God His time today.